Hey there, and happy Friday afternoon. So the last couple of days have been fun. Let me take out my AirPod. I was listening to one of my audiobooks. I never know if that interferes with what I'm doing or if it changes the sound. So hopefully since I took that out, you guys can still hear me and it didn't do anything. But anyway, the last couple of days I've been prepping and did a stamp camp in Fairmont. So I want to come live to you and show you one of their favorite projects that they got to do yesterday. So here it is, the new Mediterranean Sweets collection, and I love it because you guys know I love blue. It's my favorite color, and I love how yellow always makes blue pop. So very fun. It was great to have a good attendance yesterday, and I was able to make it there. I've been having so much fun with including more events this summer than I normally do. And I was saying how nice it is to have like decent weather. Like I don't have to struggle like I do in the winter. I can just drive there and such. And so even though there's a lot of flooding in the area, it was easy to get there, and that was good. All right, so here we have the card facing you this way. Hi there, Lisa. And as I was getting ready for my class yesterday, I was looking at the samples that I've done or had ready for them. They got to make 6 cards. And as I was getting ready to prepare the last card, I had in mind another card with flowers on it. And I thought, oh, not more flowers. I've already done some with flowers. I didn't want to do another one with coloring in case a lot of people don't like coloring. And then I thought, I have not done anything with this beautiful Mediterranean Blooms collection, and so then this came together literally in minutes. So thank you, Lisa. I was really pumped about this. So let me give you a brief overview. It's from the annual catalog here, page 35. You can see there's stamps and dies and these embellishments and the paper. So I'll show you kind of up front and center here about those products. I usually the first time I show a collection, I go a little bit more in depth, and then after that I just kind of do a project quick. And this will come together pretty quickly because everything's cut because it's the leftovers from my class yesterday. So here is some of the paper from, I'll start with the paper. The Mediterranean Blooms paper. And these lemons are huge. The poor people at the class got to see pictures of when my husband and I were on the incentive trip for the Mediterranean cruise, and we got to see the beautiful lemons in Sorrento, Italy, and they are just ginormous, and everything there's lemons. So people got to cut this out to make their card, and it wasn't too bad. At first people looked like, oh, I have to cut this out, and I honestly was thinking that the dies might do it because so often we do have dies that cut that out. And thanks for popping in, Jody. Jody was there at my class yesterday, and since she's here today, it means she survived fussy cutting the lemons, right? Okay, so that's one of the pages. The back side has that fun Italian look there, and then this also has this pattern here, and the back side kind of another larger view of that same type of pattern. And then we've got more lemons, kind of smaller, so more of like a background. And then this background is just a tinier navy print, navy and white. And then we've got these beautiful lemon blossoms here. And then the back side is what I'm using for my card for one of the layers there. And let's see. Oops, that's that. And then I've got, oops, oh no, okay, sorry. So lemon blossoms and then more of that pattern there. And then I've got the oranges here for the citrus blooms, which it goes along with. And I guess that is, yeah, that pattern that I use. So there's how that goes together. So there are obviously 6 fronts, 6 backs, 2 of each. So just wanted to show you that. And then I'll just quickly show you the bundle. So out of this, at first I was like, oh, maybe it would be fun to stamp this out and color it because it's so fun. But like I said, the projects that I had planned already, we used quite a bit of coloring technique. So I thought I'll just have them cut out the pretty paper. But I love the sentiments in the stamp set. And so I laid out all of these sentiments so that they could pick and choose what they wanted to go on the front or in the inside. And just checking in, I thought, what a great sentiment. So that's what I put on my card front for the sample, especially with all the flooding. Some people do need to be just checked in on. And let me quick show you the dies. So fun frame die here. And then I've seen some really elegant, beautiful cards, like monogram cards made. And I thought, man, if I had somebody in my family that was getting married, I would do something with this and then just put their initial either this way in the center or that way, just their last initial, H, because I only have boys. That's what it would be if I had somebody in my family getting married. And then this is just beautiful too. So we've got that. That's on one side. And then the other sheet here of dies cuts out the images from the stamp set, as well as offers extra leaves. I love that when they give us enough dies to do several cuts of one thing, and then the flowers here, several of those too. So lots of dies in here. I love this bundle, and of course what caught my eye was the brilliant pop of the lemon on the navy. So love that. Oops. So let me set that aside. So the only other thing in the collection then are these beautiful gems. So here again, they come in the coordinating yellow and white and navy. So that all coordinates together for you. Hi there, Amy. You're looking so cute on your walk today. Loved it. Hi, Joyce. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to put this together pretty quickly for you because it is leftover pieces from my class yesterday. So what I'm going to start with is just kind of building, actually I'm going to build the base first. And so that is Night of Navy, and that is folded that normal measurement this way. And then I've taken this piece with the oranges on the back side. So I had to pick and choose, like, okay, which one do I not want to use and which one's going to be what I'm going to use, because all these papers are so pretty on here. And this one is cut 4 by 5 1/4. So I've got that, just center that, and that's going to go on the card base. And then the next layer that I'm going to build up here is some more designer series paper. Somebody actually made a card and used this side on there, and then even putting that little strip of yellow on here just really was a fun way to make a card like that. I loved hers, and I always joke that I learned so much when I go to stamp camp from other people there, or sometimes they might do a little altering on their card, and I might just love their card better than the one that I made for them to copy of mine. Okay, so I've got that. This measures, the designer series paper measures 3 by 4, 3 inches by 4 inches, and then the Night of Navy behind there measures 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. So I'm just going to flip that over now and put dimensionals here on all 4 corners. I'm not going to do any in the middle because we're going to put that lemon there and build that up with dimensionals. So I don't want it to get too puffy and poppy for our postal service to make it too bulky to send efficiently. Then I'm just going to center that here like so. So we've got there. Hey there, Rachel. Good to see you on here all the way from Texas. Okay, so now I'm going to work on the lemon there. And you see this big sheet here, 12 by 12 of all the beautiful lemons. So I told them they can choose if they want an arrangement with 2 lemons, 1 lemon, or however they wanted to do that. And yes, so they got to choose, and I just said be careful in cutting it out, because when you're going to this, don't cut through, like say you wanted 1 or you wanted 2, don't cut through a whole nother arrangement to get to the other one. And I think they did great. So they just fussy cut that, but you know what, ahead of time for you guys, I thought you don't need to watch me cut. So I cut out this whole piece just like the one I was going to cut for you here, like so. Okay, so I've cut that out. I'm going to turn this over and put some dimensionals on here like so. And this bundle is in. So many things have been sold out because they've been popular. The Spotlight on Nature, every time I say it's in, it's out. It is back in today, you guys. I checked on that. There was a few bundles that have been out for a while, and I checked. So I think the only kind of popular bundle that I'm seeing that people have on my list is the Wildly Flowering. But if you've been waiting for certain bundles to be back in, or stamp sets, they are back in. So I wanted to let you know that today too. All right, so that just pops up so nicely like that. And like I said, I love how the yellow with the navy just goes together so well. And then last year around Christmas time, Stampin' Up! Gave us this beautiful, you can tell it must have fell in an ink pad yesterday during class, beautiful night of navy and gold, and it's called Glitter Ribbon. Well, then they had it as a carryover, and now it's in the annual catalog for us. Love this. So I'm just tying this into kind of a loose knot here. I don't want it to be a super big bow or anything, because I don't want to take away from what we've got going on. But the colors just match up so perfectly with the navy and the gold in there. So yeah, that's great. Hi there, Margaret. Good to have you on here. And then I'm going to take a glue dot here. There's one. And just stick that on the bottom part of the knot and kind of place that over top the stem there at the top. So we've got that, and that doesn't add too much for extra bulk on there. And then, like I said, they got to choose the different greetings from the different sentiments in that stamp set. You're the best kind of person, just checking in, hello, and all the love. And I thought, oh, this would make even a beautiful wedding card or anniversary card, so that all the love would be really nice. I'm going to do the just checking in here, and I'm going to stamp that out. I just cut like, oops, that's crooked. We'll see if I can do any better. I just, you know, when you cut these card bases, and then the next layer is at 1/4 inch, and then you have all these little scraps. That is what that is from. So just using up that. But then I also, for the attendees yesterday, just laid out different sizes of the Daffodil Delight color here to give them some options. And so then I'm just going to trim this off the side of my dimensionals here and put that right on top of that crooked one that I stamped first. And then this can just kind of go tuck underneath that leaf a little bit, or if you like it better popped out, maybe not. Oh, no, we don't want to pop that out because then it's going to cover up the words. So that's going to stay tucked in. Okay, just there we go. All right. There that is. So that just like kind of finishes off that corner, and I love how it kind of balances the ribbon and your sentiment like that. So then we have a little bit of room left for the embellishments. And like I said, how pretty are these? They're called the Opal Rounds Assortment, and coordinate so well with this suite of products. Let me grab my Take Your Pick tool. And I didn't want to use navy because of the busyness on here, and there's so much navy. I didn't think that would show up too well. So I'm just using one of the larger of the yellow tones of these opals. And then I'm just going to kind of put a smaller one here and then a smaller one up here to just kind of balance and get to using the 3 that I like to for that odd number of embellishments. And that literally finishes off the front side of that card. Now for the inside, just checking in, I kind of liked the sentiment here, you're the best kind of person here, and I'm just going to ink that up in Night of Navy, stamp that out, and then there's kind of this neat tile design. There's probably a different name for this type of pattern, but I liked how that just kind of finished off the inside and kind of coordinated it with that design on the front side. For those of you that are probably more educated in maybe architecture, different things, there's probably an actual name for that. You can chime in. I never mind that. I always like to learn, and like I say, I learned so much from you guys. So here we have the front of the card there. Hi there, Pam. And here's the inside. So I said, like, just kind of taking that same design from this pattern paper here and putting it there. So there you have a card. Like I said, it wasn't too bad to cut that out. And even when I was preparing it, I joke sometimes how my cards can take an hour to design for you guys. And then you guys can whip it together just in like a few minutes. It's kind of like cooking, you know, how you can spend hours on a really good meal and then see your family devour it just in minutes and you go, oh my goodness, that went fast. But kind of like card making sometimes. But this card truly, when I kind of had my mind, like I laid out the paper, thought maybe this will work, it just really came together quick. And so I thought that was kind of fun to see that happen for a change. And so, yeah, that was from a class yesterday. If you follow this page or like this page of mine on Facebook, you will see that I've added 3 upcoming events, one here in my home, and then another one in Worthington, and then the next stamp camp is scheduled for Fairmont for a couple in July and then one in August. So I have that out as well. And like I said, just a couple more days left of that bundle savings. And like I said, some bundles are back in store. So I'm excited about that. And then when July comes around, there will be bonus days and then redeeming days in August. So earn in July, redeem in August. But like I said, a couple more days to get a bigger savings on the stamp die bundles. And then everybody, let's see, do I have this set out? Yes, everybody that orders a bundle from me, a stamp die bundle, the month of June gets put into a drawing to win the lavender, painted lavender dies and stamp set from me. So it's been fun to add names to that so that I can draw a winner on Monday, July 1st. So hopefully you guys have a fun weekend planned, and we'll see you back Monday or Tuesday next week. Have fun. Bye-bye.